Yo, what's up, ladies, gentlemen, everyone on YouTube? It's BDG Comics, and it's New Comic Book Day! It is May 18th, 2022, and let's see what I picked up. I got this fancy little free comic book day bag that the store didn't even give me because I'm awesome and I bring my bags and recycle them. But what did they give me? Let's see. Ooh, got some goodies here. All right. So first of all, I'm still trying to catch up to Walking Dead Deluxe, so I did pick up some of those. I got 4 issues. Whoop. Come on, I got 22 through 24, I believe. Yep, 25. 22 through 25, so catching up with those still. I'm a little bit behind, but that's okay. I will catch up. I never read Walking Dead originally when it was in black and white, so I've been enjoying that series so far. I did watch the TV show like when it was on. I watched at least the first like 8 seasons or something like that, so I know a little bit about the characters, even though the comics are basically completely different. But there's inspiration, at least from the TV show, or from the comics in the TV show, so I know a little bit. It's just different, so I've really been enjoying those. And then everything else I have for today is actually new comics released today, and I think I have 10 of them. So I'm going to release a weekly review this next Tuesday about, you know, the books that I read from that are new this week. And let's see what I got. One I'm very excited for, Life 04. I think this one got delayed like a week or two. Very, very hyped for this book. The artwork is incredible, like actually insanely incredible. There's a lot of violence, there's a lot of gore. It's a zombie book, so in the same vein as The Walking Dead, but I think it makes The Walking Dead look like a children's book so far. But it's really, really mature, and the art is, like I said, incredible. And it seems to be getting to this place where the story is actually really gripping, and not just like the typical like shoot 'em up zombie story. It's getting to a place where you're starting to feel for the characters and stuff. Okay, so next I wasn't planning on picking this up, but A Town Called Terror issue number 2. It was a pretty light week in general, so I went with 10 books, which I guess light for some people is light for or heavy for others. So I don't know. I'm kind of in the middle, I think. But A Town Called Terror, issue number 2. Everybody's been saying that the second issue so far, at least from all the reviews and stuff that I've seen, everybody said that the second issue is better. So I went ahead and picked it up. Shop had an extra copy, so I grabbed it. And then next we got a new Image number 1. I Hate This Place. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited to check that one out. It's got some really cool, vibrant colors, at least on the cover. The interior, and the art doesn't look bad. It looks pretty good. It doesn't look mind-blowing, but it looks good. So I'm excited to check that one out. Apparently, this couple, I think they're a couple, maybe they're sisters, I'm not sure, but they're going to this like house to do like a staycation type thing, and apparently it's haunted or something. I don't know. But next we got Han Solo and Chewbacca number 2. I really, really enjoyed the first issue. I was not going into the series. I was only expecting that I was going to pick up 1 issue, but I really enjoyed it. So I was like, hey, I'll pick up the second issue too. And plus it's Han and Greedo, and you have to go with it because Greedo shot first. And next we got Savage Avengers number 1. I'm excited about that book, even though Marvel seems to be losing the license to Conan, but that's okay because I don't like Jason Aaron, and I'm not reading King Conan because he's writing it. But apparently they're allowed to keep Conan for Savage Avengers or something. I don't know. But yeah, I did read a trade paperback of the last volume of Savage Avengers, and it was pretty good. So I'm expecting equal, hopefully, here, at least. But Weapon H is super cool, and Elektra as Daredevil and Anti-Venom, sign me up. All right, what we got next is issue number 2 of Venom Lethal Protector. Same thing. First issue was really good. I did actually thoroughly enjoy that book. Kind of like brought me back to, an earlier day without all the mindless drivel and propaganda and agenda pushing. It was like classic comic book, and that's what I liked. And in kind of the same vein, we got issue number 3 of Batman Superman World's Finest. I was mixed on the first issue. I did enjoy it, but I didn't know if I was gonna keep pulling the series or enjoy. I was gonna give the second issue a shot regardless. I read the second issue and loved that one, so hopefully they continue. I think my camera died. Sorry about that, my webcam seemed to have died. I don't know exactly when it died, so I'm gonna go back and say, in the same vein as Venom Lethal Protector issue number 2, that gives me a nostalgic feel, I got Batman Superman World's Finest. Yeah, I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about this one. I didn't really like the first issue very much. Like, it was okay. I was gonna pull the second one regardless, and I loved the second issue. And it featured this character right here, who reminds me so much of Akuma, but from Street Fighter, or Goki, as a lot of Street Fighter fans would know him. I really like that issue, and I'm hoping that the second one, or the third one, continues on the same kind of vein. Alright, and then we got issue number 5 of Batman the Knight. I was hesitant a little bit to pick this up because I don't know, I heard a bunch of people saying that there's something really not on character that happens in this book, but I don't know. I'll check it out. If I don't like it and I hate it, I'll just drop it. But the series has been solid. It hasn't been amazing, but it's been decent, and I've enjoyed it. But we'll see where it goes. Hopefully they don't completely do character assassination here, and I enjoy it. So we'll see how that goes. And then I got this awesome Nightwing 92 cover. Shop actually didn't have any more of the cover A, which I was going to get. I don't usually like paying extra for any cardstock covers, but the buck's a buck. It's not too bad, and that's a cool cover. So I wasn't upset about it. So yeah, it's an okay series so far for me. I didn't start until like super late into the series, like in the 80s, but yeah, I'm gonna continue it and see what I think. Hopefully they kind of continue doing more Dick Grayson and Nightwing things rather than like introducing other characters, not introducing, but bringing in other DC characters and kind of like doing team-ups or like short little features. I want a Nightwing book. I want to learn more about Dick Grayson and Nightwing and Barbara Gordon and, the main characters of this run, and not necessarily the Flash, because if I wanted to read the Flash, I would read the Flash. But it's okay to do it once in a while, but not every book. Every book doesn't need to have a feature of another superhero. So yeah, there's that. And then we got issue number 25 of Thor, part 2 of the Banner of War arc. I loved the first issue of Banner of War. It was called Banner of War Alpha number 1. It wasn't a Thor book and it wasn't a Hulk book. I think it was Banner of War Alpha number 1. I think that's what they called it. And it was really good. I loved it. As a fighting game fan, like huge fighting game fan, it really, it just hit me in the right places. So they did a good job on that. And the story was fun. I think I like the intermingling of Hulk's arc, or Hulk's run, and Thor's run more than I think they're greater as a sum. What is the word I'm looking for? Okay, the sum is greater. I think they're greater than the sum of their parts. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, so the Banner of War, Hulk and Thor collaboration is greater than the sum of its parts. In my opinion, I do like the Thor run more than the Hulk run so far. they're both solid, decent runs, but I think together they're gonna be awesome. But yeah, that's Thor 25, and I guess this is a special issue because it's issue number 25. I actually skipped out on the last issue, the 24, because it was like Legacy 750, and it was like $9, and it just didn't. Like, I kind of flipped through it, and it didn't appeal to me. It didn't look like there was much continuation of the actual main story. It was just like a funeral for Odin, I think, and then a bunch of like little side stories that didn't pertain to anything in continuity whatsoever. It didn't seem like it did, at least. And I think in general the community kind of gave it that issue like not glowing reviews anyways, so I didn't feel like I missed out on anything. But I'm excited to get back into it and see where this takes us. And that's what I got for New Comic Book Day. What did you pick up? Leave a like and click the subscribe button. Add a D to my subscribe. And that's pretty much all I got for you today. Until next time.